This boy was abandoned by his parents. I was lucky to be brought back by a teacher. He nurtured and taught you the ultimate martial arts, bow of a legendary ninja sect. But then you're going to finish off your master in a barbaric way, in hatred and full of resentment. So why did he take the blame? Or the one who scooped up the frozen shrimp noodles? Age, please welcome to see a masterpiece called Ninja Avengers, used to make the rain, the wind, box offices around the world. Brazil is an 80-year-old boy. But every day, they had to go through training. Extremely cruel by an organization of assassins. Look at the collection of scars on you. As thick as a spider's web, well enough to know you had to go through tough battles. How to move only with your toes, so as not to make noise. If you put your feet down, they will eat the excavations without complaining of pain. The purpose of this organization is turn the children into the world's greatest assassin. Go kill. Pick gold coins. Kimochi is the master, and also the leader of this ninja church. He thought that he was a top ninja. The ground bird is not allowed to be weak. Every ninja has to go through the torments of suffering. Just win yourself. Until then, my flesh and blood is under my control. The ninja won't be bored. That's the supreme power of Yazu. Time flies like a dog in the field. Blinking radio, successfully, puberty. The teaching of Kimochi, no matter how cruel it is, but it can't be destroyed. The last honesty in my heart. In one competition, radio does not act thoroughly on the opponent, and was painfully defeated. Master saw this look of you. Then he was very angry. He said this kind of pain is just like a stainless steel mosquito bite. Then use the basket hook to punish Rezo for his crimes. When you yield to the enemy, if you survive the night, we'll continue to practice. However, Rezo did not become a seven-hope master. I've been through, so Kimochi saw you from there. You are my favorite disciple and have high expectations of me. So there are increasingly strict requirements for you every year. You've got to remove one of your senses. In combat, and especially without vision, we can still decide to fight. This is a core element to defeat opponents in the night, although it's extremely difficult. But with his natural talent, the radio quickly defeated the enemy. I'm getting stronger every day. At the same time, your inner self is changing. Had, you're warmed up in this cold-blooded environment by the soul of my sister Kachiko. Honest girls always aim for freedom. She believes that even a tree shouldn't bind it. Let it grow free. In a duel, Kiriko won, but did not finish. Kimochi punished her with a knife. Horizontal, face, this old man doesn't have any regrets. This flower grows in the middle of the desert, so it soon withered away. When Riko was locked in a cage, make Rizzo extremely compassionate, but nothing can be done. Too disgusted with fate. On a rainy night, your chance has come. Take the courage your body will get out of this place. Brazil, chasing her. I advise you to run away with me. This is to the outside world. However, the radio was afraid and said, I belonged here. Riko sees you hesitating, so I gave you a fat lump. I decided to climb the high wall alone. Why fly in the dark like the rooster's life? However, one thing is unexpected, that the cunning master soon knew it. So there were 10 ambushes in the forest. Stop eating the cage! Poor girl. You have to go back to this hell. Your actions in the eyes of the master. It is betrayal. It's impossible to forgive, according to the rules of the ancestors. Kiriko had to pay with fresh blood. Despite all the hard work we've lost, raising, train her from baby to big, but still stabbed by knife season, your heart will take you back to eternity. Many years later, Rezo has experienced resentment to complete the training, and called the master to give him his first mission. It's the assassination of a man wearing a gold watch. While he's dealing with his sadness, Rezo poked fun at him. But I can't believe it's just scratching him. At first he seemed weak because he was too big. But then Rezo used his agility. His wounds caused him to lose blood. Then finish him off with a kiss on the toilet. You finally completed your first mission. Kimochi is very satisfied, and to demonstrate loyalty to a society-type organization, the teacher forced me to finish. A female ninja was arrested after trying to escape. This scene, no different than the death of a dream lover. Kiriko. Before that, however, his honest personality has risen. I really hate the master. Rezo suddenly let go of the iron chain Ra slashed across his face. Turned his face into a gynecologist's face. Keel it. And then a left-right radio chain collides. Fighting with the ninjas. A fierce battle, even though your body is strong. But they're so numerous and so aggressive. So Rezo was injured in the chest. And then you're stuck with a dark fascia. And fell off the roof into a lake. I don't know how to live or die. Of course, the director let the male lead die. There are no radio movies. Lucky to survive and hide in a city. Is there hatred in your heart? It never ceases but grows every day. That's why, every day, you're constantly training your body. The Iron Bird. Continuously sharpening and crafting yourself a hot suit of ninja. Whether it's 2 hands, 2 swords, or a chain of knives, you all use it skillfully. Close your eyes. Every shot is hit. It's very powerful. Tensei. The power of hatred has helped me to achieve this. The world is so high. Besides, I often collect 10 pieces of information and monitor his actions. Master at organization Azuno. To wait for a chance. One day you can take revenge for your lover. On one day, Reza was doing laundry in the laundry. A hot girl. I asked you to fold the bedsheet. She glanced at her lover. Probably ovulated with your handsome looks. However, Ronaldo is so ordinary. Two extremely fierce martial arts knives. The noise made the shop owner hear it. He bowed his head and looked horrified. It turns out that what's in the washing machine is not closed. It's the Cure girl's body. Through this incident, radio knows that the organization discovered you were alive. At Europol headquarters, this black sister is Mika. A senior investigator unwittingly discovered the clues of a group of ninjas. He assassinated the Queen of Korea in the 19th century. It still exists. The name of the organization is She went through the data in the file. International money transfer, unknown, faked the murder of this organization for thousands of years. Still hasn't changed. That's 100 gold. They often kidnap children, then brought to a cage gate in the snow-covered mountains to train to become superlatives. Kill people like a dog. What's special about this organization is that it's very mysterious, and they still see the law by swinging. If someone gets an envelope, there's a handful of black sand inside. It means that that person has become their target. These ninjas will kill in the dark. No different than ghosts. They'll quietly tell Wu to turn off the lights. Let the space be as dark as the rooster's pussy. Then terrible things will happen that no one understands because of sound. Even if the victim uses hot guns, I still have to go to the altar and see the naked chicken. People call them ghosts, not humans. After hearing Mika's story, the Mashlo boss became interested in this group of ninjas. I immediately joined the investigation. One day, I got a file from a friend in Moscow. It's a report from the Cold War of an agent. It says that there have been hundreds of political assassinations. It was done by an organization. It's called the Nine Guilds, or Azul. Immediately, black women flew to Russia to find that agent. However, the agent's wife who wrote the report said, "My husband was murdered 2 years ago at home. For unknown reasons." She gave you a box. It was the husband's legacy. Inside there are a few photos of the Azunu organization, and a video of him being assassinated. What a surprise you discovered! The face of a young man. In Japan, this makes you more confident. The Japanese ninja organization that killed the translator. Mika and the boss continue to investigate. However, the movements of both of you are being watched. The CIA and the military went to 6 of your offices. If you continue, very likely, your fate is the same as that of the agent. Writes the Kia report. Marlowe knows that. I told Mika to be careful. Shortly after returning home, you are informed the building where you live is out of power. There's a bad feeling about this. However, she went up to her room to pack up and run away. Suddenly, a ninja appeared in the dark. The sword wants to take your life. Lucky, another man caught the sword with an iron chain. That's why I got Mika back from hell to earth. Then, Han Lisa was black as a squid, began to cultivate martial arts in the dark. The ninja guy with the iron chain seems to be taller. So, just a few basic lines. He sent the executioner to sell salt. And then this person shows up, no one else. That's the radio. I went out earlier when I was walking down the street. Someone has tipped you off that the Azuno organization is about to kill, knowing that Mika wants to expose the evil organization. So I came to the rescue. You are to be an ally. Mika said she also knew him through the State District. Recorded camera. It feels dangerous at this time. Rezo flew Mika Cow to a safe place. Organization Ninja pulled to Mika house. Then there's just a very spicy belt. The ninja immediately sniffed Theo. A ninja's nose is louder than a dog's. So, Rezo deodorized her. To cut off their tails, Rezo, Mika, call your boss Maxlow for a meeting. I'd like to borrow the hands of these two agents. Search for the remains of the Azuna tribe. However, after arriving at the rendezvous point, Rezo felt that something was wrong. Mom Calendar, you son of a bitch cheated on me. The light suddenly came out. A task force carrying all the hot stuff. Shoot electricity at people and roll your neck like a dog. Back to the base, Mika asked the boss. He replied that this is being directed by some of the big guys. And behind you, you're just doing the same thing. He gave Mika a tracking device and said, when in danger, you just have to start it. Wherever I am, I will find you. Mika then goes to where Rezo is being held in. The master is our ally. Rezo said it was too late. Mika quickly warns the agents that the Azulu have arrived, but no one believes. The building lost power immediately. Canada has emerged and attacked in the dark. The ghost doesn't know. The devil is not good. For them, the police are just mosquitoes. Even though they're equipped with modern weapons. You can't fight back in the dark. So it's been fertilized for the face. In times of chaos, Micah got the key from a cop. Died and quickly rescued Cho Rezo. Now, outside is nothing more than a mass grave. Bodies are everywhere. Of course, these ninjas will be nothing to you. Brazil quickly gives you. I went down to the garage to play cards, but I felt the smell of danger. They must have ambushed. So he told the black woman to start the car first. And you say in response, of course they showed up. The leader is your former brother. You have an iron chain in your hand, brother. Your grandfather is back. You press your head down too. The coffin must die. Each of his chains glided one superfluous movement. When the chain goes down, you sold them salt and filled their mouths. Mika's in the car waiting for Rezo. Suddenly, a ninja appeared. Straight into the glass door. She quickly entered the number of petals God ran away. Mika quickly gave him a copper candy in his leg. And continued to control the loud horse quickly. Darts like me. But I can't stop you! Mika finally went out. And Kia Rezo is meeting Van Gogh. So many ninjas make you weak. So dragonflies are top of the book. You fly like a bird through the obstacles skillfully. Then I jumped through the glass door to get out into the street. In the middle of the market. The ninjas will not let you go. They chase and kill. You have to run like a dog and fight back. The radio crew was hit by a car and flown 360 degrees. Thousands of pounds hang in hair. Mika arrived in time. Straight gauge. Then the two of them rushed to the hotel. Rezo was too badly injured, so I went into a coma. Mika is so grateful to save your life. So I gave you a kiss. Then start the tracking device that Maxlow gave you. The next minute the boss and the armed forces were there. However, just Mika sitting in line waiting. It turns out that the people of the Azuna tribe are faster. Came to take Rezo. I was tied up in the middle of the mountain. After years of separation, the two teachers finally met again. The old master wants to solve you, to reclaim honor for the 9 guilds. The old man closed his eyes. Still, great old trick is to hook down long trout to torture you. He had just done 8 hours of pork belly, and he was 3 hooks raw. Raizo, you see, even the locator that the black woman put in. It's always not good. The old man understood something, but it was too late. Special forces with all heavy hot goods. They've surrounded this place. Rich ninjas, apagite. I can't escape the rain. Thick copper candy. The warriors climbing the roof. It's falling like autumn leaves. And a bonus rocket 1 hour for blood boisterous. If you don't have one, make a second one. Supported by the boss. Black sister successfully rescued Thomas. Once again, Rezo was recovered and completely free. He held 2 swords and rushed into the room. Deciding on a roof battle with those who used to be called the Waffle Brothers. The stronger you hit for a heap of years, then they're not Rezo's opponents either. Next is the brother's name. Who killed my sister? Keith. Revenge for the one you love. Radio quickly let him travel by 6-plate bridge. Go to hell with your grandfather. In the end, I had to confront Brazil. There will be a battle with your teacher. The old man had 1 eye, but I'd say his martial arts is number 2. No one is Sunday. He's hiding like a ghost, punching you. Assault flight. The old man's table was too fast. Make Rezo. It's not his opponent at all. Looks like he didn't kill Rezo. I want to make a joke to beat your will. But radio is not the same. It's super broad. You use the magic of the dragon trap that he used to torture you. However, his hidden skill is too good. The radio cracked but couldn't hit him. When he tried to finish you off, then suddenly Black Micah appeared. I gave him some candy. Spicy gifts. He gave Mika a knife through the fruit. This has hit you so hard. Make Rezo unleash all his power. I've also learned the art of hiding, accompanied by lightning-fast wipes. Then, please say goodbye. The battle is over. I thought that the next year was Mika's grave. But lucky, the director told her not to die, for the reason of the sword's puncture. But your heart grows on the right side. End of radio movie, climb up. The wall where late Duki Chico once fled. You realize that there's nothing more precious than independence and freedom? Today's movie is over. If it looks good, don't forget to like it, share videos, and subscribe to a channel to support me. Thank you very much. I love you. Fuck. Bye.